Declan Rice's red card cost Arsenal a home victory. Meanwhile, Man City continued their winning streak as Erling Haaland scored a superb hat-trick against West Ham. 1. Declan Rice receives red card. Arsenal draws with Brighton. Right from the opening minutes, Arsenal had opportunities. Bukayo Saka made a breakthrough and took a shot from a tight angle, but the defense was quick to block the goal of young goalkeeper Bart Verbruggen. In the 8th minute, another chance opened up for Saka, but his curling shot was too weak. In the 10th minute, Ben White's powerful shot struck Lewis Dunk's hand. The incident occurred in the penalty area, but neither the referee nor the VAR team reacted. After a period of being pressed, Brighton responded strongly in the 14th minute. From a teammate's cross, Mina rushed in with a header, forcing goalkeeper Raya to make a difficult save. 4 minutes later, Martin Odegaard made Arsenal fans cheer prematurely with a missed close-range shot, allowing the visiting goalkeeper to gather the ball easily. Brighton surprised everyone with 82% possession in the 10 minutes from the 20th to the 30th minute. In the 31st minute, Batoma gave Arsenal fans a scare with a volley in the box. Luck was on the Gunners' side as the ball went wide of the goal. In a tough match, Arsenal unexpectedly had a chance after a momentary lapse in the visitors' defense. In the 39th minute, Saka intercepted the ball right in front of Dunk to create an opportunity for Havertz to break through and face the goalkeeper. The German international expertly chipped the ball over Verbruggen, putting the home team in the lead. The first half ended with a confident dribble and shot from Trossard. The shot was on target but not difficult enough to beat Brighton's goalkeeper. In his start, the Belgian player hadn't made much of an impact. The turning point came right at the start of the second half. In the 49th minute, Brighton was awarded a free kick after a challenge between Rice and Veltman. When Veltman took a quick free kick, he accidentally kicked Rice's leg, leaving the Arsenal star writhing in pain. Home fans expected the referee to card Veltman, but instead, referee Kavanagh issued a second yellow card to Rice for obstructing the free kick. The English midfielder had to leave the field early as this was his second yellow card of the match. After Rice's departure, Arsenal's midfield left gaping holes. Brighton quickly exploited this with a central attack and soon equalized 1-1. In the 58th minute, Mina made a quick run, outpaced Arsenal's centre-backs, and took a shot. David Raya saved Minta's effort but couldn't stop Joel Pedro's follow-up. After conceding, Arsenal played nervously and were relentlessly pressured by Brighton. Several chances opened up for the yellow-shirted team, but David Raya's brilliance kept the Gunners in the game. In the 75th minute, Arsenal responded with Martinelli's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. However, the Brazilian's shot wasn't sharp enough to beat Verbruggen. Saka also failed to capitalize on the rebound. In the remaining time, both teams traded blows, but no further goals were scored. Under the guidance of 31-year-old coach Fabian Herzler, the Seagulls have made a strong impression in the last 2 rounds, toppling Mu and securing a point at the home of reigning runners-up Arsenal. 2. Haaland scores hat-trick as Man City thrashes West Ham. Manchester City travelled to West Ham in the 3rd round of the 2024-25 Premier League season. With a superior squad, Pep Guardiola's team quickly dominated and gained an early advantage. In the 10th minute, a costly mistake by Paqueta led to West Ham losing the ball. Bernardo Silva seized the opportunity, stealing the ball and delivering a perfect pass for Haaland to easily finish, giving Man City the lead. With the deadlock broken, the citizens continued to press on West Ham's defense. However, just minutes later, they were unexpectedly equalized. In the 19th minute, Bowen made a fast run and crossed into Man City's penalty area. Dias attempted to block but accidentally scored an own goal, leveling the score at 1-1 for West Ham, but the home team's joy was short-lived. In the 30th minute, after a series of smooth passes, the ball reached Haaland's feet. The Norwegian striker controlled the ball neatly before unleashing a powerful shot, restoring Man City's lead to 2-1. The first half ended with the visitors in control, completely dominating the game. In the second half, Man City continued to control most of the possession, applying constant pressure on the opponent's goal. West Ham tried to push forward in search of an equalizer but couldn't generate enough pressure on Ederson's goal. In the 84th minute, Matheus Nunes provided a clever assist, putting Haaland in a favorable position. The striker executed a delicate chip over the West Ham goalkeeper, sealing a 3-1 victory for the citizens. With the win, Man City secured all 3 points, maintaining their top spot in the standings with a perfect 9 points from 3 matches, reaffirming their strength and ambitions in this year's competition. 3. Rafinha scores hat-trick as Barca easily defeats Valladolid 7-0. With an attacking lineup, Barca quickly dominated the game against Real Valladolid. After Olmo's goal was disallowed for offside, Barca's breakthrough came in the 20th minute with a goal from Rafinha. Building on this advantage, just 4 minutes later, Yamal delivered a pass from midfield to Lewandowski, who broke the offside trap to double Barca's lead. Yamal's assist was truly impressive, showcasing the young Spanish talent's skill and vision. Before the first half ended, Kound also made his mark, scoring to put Barca up 3-0. The second half was no different, with Barca exerting even more dominance as they controlled possession. With the advantage in both goals and morale, it didn't take long for Barca to score their 4th goal in the 64th minute, with Rafinha completing his brace with a close-range finish. In the remaining time, Rafinha once again shown to complete his hat-trick and push Barcelona lead to 5-0. Before the match ended, new signing Dani Olmo and Ferran Torres also got on the score sheet, sealing a 7-0 victory for Barcelona. 4. Leverkusen's unbeaten streak ends after more than a year. In the second round of the 2024-25 Bundesliga, Leverkusen hosted RB Leipzig at home. After struggling to beat Gladbach in their opening match, relying on a last-minute goal as usual, Leverkusen couldn't turn the tide this time. For the first 20 minutes of the match, Leverkusen controlled the game and created several attacking opportunities. Surprisingly, in the 26th minute, Leipzig coach Marco Rose received yellow cards in quick succession for dissent, resulting in his dismissal. Seizing the opportunity of their opponent losing their coach, Leverkusen scored 2 consecutive goals to take a 2-0 lead, thanks to Frimpong 39 and Grimaldo 45. However, in the dying seconds of the first half, Kevin Campbell scored to reduce the deficit to 2-1 for Leipzig. Right at the start of the second half, Leipzig equalized at 2-2 with a goal from Openda. It was at this point that Leverkusen woke up and tried to regain control. However, after several failed attempts, they paid the price in the 80th minute. Musa provided an assist for Openda to complete his brace and give Leipzig a 3-2 lead. In the remaining time, the match was quite exciting, but no more goals were scored. Leverkusen had to leave the pitch with a 2-3 defeat to Leipzig. With this victory, Leipzig temporarily moved to the top of the Bundesliga standings, while Bayer Leverkusen is in 9th place. Notably, this was Leverkusen's first Bundesliga defeat since May 2023. Before that, Xabi Alonso's team had an unbeaten streak of 35 matches in Germany's top flight. Across all domestic competitions, Leverkusen's unbeaten run has ended at 44 matches.